Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. So the earnings really slowed down quite a bit this coming week. I don't think we're going to lack for movement, and actually, some of the biggest moves lately have actually come on unscheduled guidance. So, I mean, that's definitely a possibility this week. We've seen it more frequently lately, and I feel like as we get closer to July, it'll probably happen more frequently. But in terms of like what's actually on the calendar, it definitely slows down a bunch. All right. So before the open on Monday, it's nothing scheduled. After the close on Monday, Oracle about 525 is what they're looking for. The Cerner deal actually just closed this past week, so this quarter should include those numbers. Um, they had a mixed quarter in March, and a little bit less movement than they had the previous couple quarters. But I mean, this might be a little bit better setup now that Cerner's under the umbrella. Um, Option pricing is not cheap, but maybe if I can get risk down on both sides, I'll look at like a cheaper volatility strategy just to see if it can get a move like greater than 5 points because it has occasionally moved more than that on earnings over the past year. Before the open, actually all day Tuesday, there's really nothing of interest. Just like really, really small market cap names. Um, Before the open on Wednesday, there's nothing scheduled, but Wednesday is the Fed day, so it could be a busy day. And then after the close on Wednesday, there's also nothing scheduled. So the Fed is going to have the floor all to themselves. Thursday before the open, Kroger. So about 5 points is what's priced in. It could be interesting. So with the state of inflation, these grocery store earnings are a little bit more closely watched. Um, I don't think I'd be expecting volatility similar to Walmart or Target or Costco, but I mean this has been moving around this year, so I guess it wouldn't surprise me to see some action on the earnings day. Also, this could impact like Albertsons, ACI, or Sprouts, SFM. So there actually could be some sympathy play opportunities out there. Also, Thursday before the open, Jabil, about 4 points is what they're looking for. Had a pretty big pop after a solid report in March, but hasn't done a whole lot since then. I don't trade very often, but I guess I mean it is one of only like a few big names on the calendar next week, so maybe it'll get more attention. Um, at $4, the options are priced for a move smaller than what it moved in March, so maybe they leave some room. Because there's room if it can get through like 62 to 63. There's room higher, there's room lower. So I don't know if I'll be involved with it, but option pricing is not ridiculously high. And then lastly, after the close on Thursday, the only big name is Adobe, and it's a big one. The pricing in 33 points. Uh, it's been hit hard on earnings the last two quarters. So um, here and here. Um, it had been attempting to stabilize, and then it got hit pretty hard today. So I mean, I feel like they really need to deliver because there still could be some room lower. A lot of these setups still feels like the risk reward is skewed to the downside, where if a company beats, maybe it's up 10%. If they miss, down 15, 20, 30%, right? So if Adobe recovers during the week, maybe I'll look at something speculative on the downside. If it keeps dropping into earnings, maybe it'll be in like an avoid and focus right after the numbers come out. So um, it'll be more of like a game time decision, but definitely one of the ones that stands out to me is a little bit more interesting next week. And then Friday before the open, there's nothing scheduled, so that's it. I mean, like you can see, there's really only a few names. Um, of those few names, definitely some big ones, but it slows down a bit, and a lot of the focus next week is going to be on the Fed. So we will see what we get. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about trading events with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay well, and I will talk to you on Monday.